this computer? Okay, it's recording. All right, so sorry guys. I will though once again repeat the announcements. National training is August 3rd through the 5th. Make sure you register. That's $150. Worldwide rally is June 24th. Just go on events.pureromance.com and check your local area, whether it's Baltimore, Philly, DC, wherever, Alabama, Texas. I do know they're going to have it in Dallas, and it's all June 24th. So make sure you are there. Make sure you register for World Conference 2018. It's our 20th anniversary. And June 4th is our last team meeting for the summer. And then we'll reconvene on the 17th. Yeah, so you want to write that down. The next team meeting will be September 17th. It is usually the first Sunday of every month, but the first Sunday of September is Labor Day weekend. And the next Sunday, I'm actually going to be going for the board trip, so I won't be here. But the next one, it will be September 17th, and then we'll reconvene to the first Sundays of every single month. All right, so top 10 on the Naughty Vixens Dream Team with, I put the wrong one. Oh, last month that's okay.
Is that your top team leader report, or
is
that the one that you go into the top team, like top team,
yep,
whatever it is? Okay.
I top team, and then I do all levels.
Okay.
Because I have 4 levels. So number 1 in sales with $3,475 is Chris Sharp.
Woohoo!
Second is $2,744, Kim Jennings. She's out in Oregon. Chris is in California. Number 3 with $2,152. She's in upstate New York, Michelle Jordan. Number 4 with $1,504. She's in Oregon. Oh yeah, I have nobody here. I'm starting to sponsor people here. There, she's in Oregon. Getting ready to move though to Tennessee. She'll be moving. Shalina Cunningham. Number 5 with $1,192 in Cali is Marianne Santos. And also tied is with $1,192, also in Cali, Miss Katie Stewart. Number 7 in Texas with $1,179, Belinda Valles. And then following behind her in Texas is her daughter with $1,087, Miss Lona Satterwhite. Number 9 with $864 out in Cali is Heidi Joe. And number 10 with $800 in sales, and she literally just signed up a couple of weeks ago, Miss Cody Howell in Alabama. So let's give it up for them. Ladies, also we welcomed 11 new team members for the month of April, and we booked over 60 parties. Wow. So who participated in the Booking Blitz? Yay! So do know, if you're like, I have no idea what the Booking Blitz is, it's still going. So make sure you are, when you do sign people up when you book your parties and you're signing them up in the Pure Sale, I'm going to show you. That's one of the things we're going to talk about, adding parties to Pure Sale. That you have first registered yourself under the team. And are you playing under Diamond Divas?
Yep.
Okay.
Because my sponsor's kind of like MIA.
Okay. So everyone, including who's on computer, except for Maisha, she's playing for They Might Be Naked, and they're not too far behind us.
I
So,
all my partners.
All right. You have it back on. I know, right? We are playing for the Diamond Divas. How you're going to do it, this is where you have to go into your COO. You're going to go under My Account, and then my information, and then you'll see a tab that says team name, and make sure you choose Diamond Divas and then save it. No, you're choosing Diamond Divas, daggone it. Tuesday might be naked if you want to. Your last meeting coming here. And make sure you save it. And then you'll be able to actually see how many parties count for you under incentives. So if you go under in the COO, go to my reports, and I'll actually show you, because thanks to Caroline, I can actually show you on the TV screen. No, she got the HDMI cord and everything. Yeah, I know.
40 bucks at Best Buy and then $12 for the long cord.
I know, I'm excited, like, because our team meetings are never going to be the same again, okay? I am going to find exactly. So hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to turn off the light for the ladies, so hopefully, all right, hopefully you guys can see this. Why are you loading? I hate when it does this. Hit refresh. COO. Oh, I'm pulling up the last thing that I had. There we go. All right, so for making sure you are in, you got the right team name. So you go to my business, and the drop down comes up, then my information, and then you see right here my team name, and as you can see right here, it says Diamond Divas. So that's where you want to go. And then to check your advanced reporting, you're going to go to my reports. Under incentive reports, you'll see level up challenge reporting. That's what you're going to click on. And then you'll be able to see how many parties are in. And if you have a team, you'll actually be able to see your team and if they actually signed up under the right team name. If it says no, that means that they didn't do it and they need to jump in and do it. All right, so before we get into pure sale,
I just always look in these little sections for some reason.
You say you
I buy that stuff.
Kim, did you say something? Nope, she remuted herself. All right. So before we get into pure sale, I'm gonna go back to pure sale. Jody has so graciously said that she is going to do a demo for us. So we are gonna have Jody in there right there. I just ignored the other thing. I'm doing that for after. So give it up for Jody.
Okay. All right. Hey, girls. All right. I'm going to do encore for you ladies.
Can you guys see her?
Well, I don't know. I can't see her.
Yes,
Okay,
there it is.
Hi. Okay. This is like the last two that I show. All right, Aqua is the absolute last one I showed just because it's brand spanking new, but these are the last two. So they're already aware of that these are like the Bentleys of toys. These are the I Love Toys Girls toys. These are the Michael Kors, you know, ladies. These are the toys for the ladies that know their vagina is worth more than $100. And I've already done like the double feature and such out of the Spotlight collection, so they also know I make angels sing when the box is open. I'm like, these are so hot, angels should be singing when the box is open. It's like, no! And then I pop this one out, right? And I say to the ladies, I was like, You know, if anybody's old enough to remember the toys from back in the day that were made of rubber, they were big, and they took like 4 double D batteries, and they had bees on the inside, and you turn those suckers on, and those bees were like, rah, rah, rah. I was like, you know you couldn't use it when anybody was home because it was like a freight train running through your house. I said, but we took the concept from the 1982 toys and put it into the 2017 toys. Those bees were actually super important because they spun right at our vaginal opening where there was nerve endings, okay? That is exactly what you are going to feel inside of the Encore. Now, I also want you to check out the clitoral stimulator on this because this is a little different than some of the other ones that you've already seen tonight. This is split, and the reason that is because what we found is a lot of the ladies, when we are so turned on, we are so excited, our clit is so engorged, we can't have constant stimulation directly on it. So when you have a toy that has a little bunny ears like this, and they split, it actually goes on either side of your clit, so it's like maximum clitoral stimulation. It's kind of like on either side for you. All right. Once again, you've got the 24 karat gold, and you've got the 2 different buttons because you've got the completely separate controls for each. So you know that you want maximum G-spot stimulation, you want those beads going through on high, you can control that. If you want to flip it one day and you want more clitoral and less internal, you can do that. That is the beauty of these, okay? So let me go ahead and turn these on for you guys, and then what I want to do, I've already also talked to them. This is a Jody-ism, but you can totally steal it if you want to. I was like, and the technology that is in these is out of control. I don't even know what it's called, but I call it ultrasonic modes of vibration and pulsation. And then I literally will put it in my hand. I'm like, feel my elbow, girl, feel my elbow. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, no, feel my shoulder, feel my shoulder. Right? That is like total body waves all the way through from your head to your toes. And then I will typically walk over and I'm like, now, when this comes over, I'm going to give you a little handshake. Don't be gripping up my toy all tight now. Just tiny a little bit because I want you to feel those beads. Close your eyes for just a moment. There you go. That's Encore, girls. I hope you took notes because I talk fast. What else you want? Yeah, you want to, okay. Not Christine, Caroline. Dang it, I knew it was a C. Caroline, okay. So you want it between the sheets. It's not that between the sheets is funny. She just is new and wanted to hear all the different things that you can do for it. So I make my girls rate the scents and the flavors, all right? And they do have catalogs, but what I make them do is take out the note card in the front, and they're literally using the catalog to lean on, and they're writing everything down. So before we start any products, I have them write down the different scents in the skincare line. I have them write down the different scents between the sheets. That might be extras like the Flirt and the Orchid and the Island Breeze. And then I have them do like the flavors as well. And they rate them 1 through 5. So 1 is like, oh my God, where's it been my whole life? I absolutely need every product that comes in this scent so I can bathe in it from head to toe. And 5 is like, pass. So they know that. I also spray my caps. So when I am going through my between the sheets and I do all 4 scents, I'm like, ladies, just go ahead and smell the caps. I've already pre-sprayed them for you, you know, and then I start passing them around just like this. Like I pass bottle too. But what I say to them, I say that the between the sheets is a talc powder based spray that you're gonna spray all over your sheets, and it makes them all soft and silky and satiny. You know when like you shave your legs and then you wash your sheets and you pull them out of the dryer and then you put them on your bed and then you slide on into those sheets and you're like, oh my God, I love my bed. I'm like, that is how this makes your sheets feel every single time. All right. Now it's there for you, so it's gonna calm you and relax you. All right. I want you to spray a little extra on your pillow too. If you're a pillow flipper like me, do both sides. All right. So you can smell it, and then I start passing these around. I tell them which one that I'm passing. All right. And then I'm like, but there's a ton of other things that we can do.
You're fine.
This is ideal to leave in your bathroom when you're having a party because let's be honest, nobody wants to smell vanilla ass, but a little bit of flirt scent goes a long way. All right. This is perfect too. If you had a fish fry in your house one night and you want to get rid of it, no one is trying to smell vanilla fish either the next day because the powder that is in this will make this an odor eliminator. All right. We all have like those cute little ballerina shoes or like our little kids like this, and we're not wearing socks with them, even our heels, right? You wear them for a few hours and what happens at the end of the night? They are sweaty, they are funky, something's not nice in there, okay? You can spray this in your shoes. That powder is going to soak up any sweat. The scent of the product is going to keep your shoes and your feet smelling good. I also kickbox. I just recently discovered that you can, I've been spraying these in my boxing gloves because they are sweaty and they are funky smelling, right? So with that said, you can also throw it in your gym bags. Use it on the kids' sporting equipment. Put it in your running shoes. All right, and ladies, I don't care how big or small your boobs are. In between and underneath is the first place a woman sweat. I want you to spray this in your bra, let it dry, throw your bra on. It's going to soak up all that Mountain Dew for you. You know you're not going to use powder. Powder clumps and crumbles, and it smells sour by the end of the day. This is going to keep you smelling nice and feeling fresh. And then that's it. You good? Anything else? All right.
Yeah, perfect.
What else? That it, Miss Thing? A long time. I am not a get in and get, the girls will tell you, I'm not a get in and get out kind of a girl. Like I typically, from the time I get there until I leave is 4 hours. Because my demo is about an hour and a half, but my recruiting game can take up some of that time. So I don't do the 8 questions. I do like the ask me any question, get a ticket. Yeah, so sometimes they may ask 10, but sometimes they're like rock and roll and they may do 15. Like I have literally spent 45 minutes on that game before. I don't care how long that game takes. We will sit there and talk about it. Yeah.
Hey, how are you? Good. How are you?
I got a lot to say. Like,
Thank you. I went to church today, so I was like, okay, well, let me get some stuff done before I go home. Be done with that.
The only reason is I set them all up in the room.
Yes. Yep, exactly. You did okay?
Yeah. You like kind of have a standard.
I show the exact same thing. But I go onto the app before a party to see what is backward. That you may not flirt body do. I heard the flirt body. Hold on. I'm missing the flirt body too. But between the sheets, I wasn't showing. So it's kind of
all day.
Cam, I'm going to mute you and that's Yolanda. I'm muting somebody. That's Yolanda. Yep, I'm muting. All right. Okay, so I'm going to move them a little closer so hopefully they can see the screen. And then I'm going to turn off the light so you can see a little better. And get out your tablets. It is time for some pure sale. Who's excited for it? Is there anybody that is just like, I hate pure sale? It sucks.
Me. Me. I almost threw my freaking phone to the wall. Teach me. Yoda, teach me.
All right, so I'm still learning on Android because I was one of the girls that wanted to use PureCell as soon as it came out. I was also, because I was on board, we got to be the guinea pigs. So I got an iPad specifically for PureCell. I am an Android girl. So this is about as far as I know to use iPad. I don't know nothing else. But I haven't had the chance to play with Android. So I will, if need be, I'll sit with you.
It looks the same. Like I'm waiting.
It does. It does look the same.
It looks the same.
It's a little bit slower. And I'm going to sit over here.
See, that's mine.
Always so slow. And can you guys still hear me? You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
I just want to get out of the TV screens right. Okay, so when you do open PureCell, this is what pops up. Now it will take a little bit to sync and everything. The tip for that, you want to every single day open up your PureCell.
Oh man, okay.
At least once a day.
Yeah.
Open up your PureCell, because that way you won't have 500 items to sync at a time. You might have like maybe 20, or if you enter some stuff in, like say from your party, that's when you'll have the most of it when it's syncing. But every day.
What is it syncing?
It's syncing the products. If there's anything new, it's syncing the pictures. It's syncing, yeah. So, did you do a party last night?
Yeah, I haven't used this yet.
Okay, you haven't used it.
I had got my inventory in, and that's as far as I got.
So it's probably syncing inventory as well.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So it's made up of 4 components. So we have cell products, top left. Top right is contacts, bottom left is reports, and bottom right is inventory. The most you are going to use are your cell products and your reports. That's what's going to be the most. What's going to take you the longest is your inventory. Okay, so we're gonna go there first, and I would suggest once a quarter you go into your inventory and update it, because it never fails. Something always seems to happen. You might forget to enter some things in, and then you're off. So I would either say, if you want to be super anal, once a month.
You don't have to update it after every party, like after you sell out of it. Okay.
You do, but you don't. And we're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So we'll start with inventory. So if you click on inventory, it comes up with everything. So you can do a few things. You can either keep it on all items, okay, which will literally give you every single item that's been in Pure Romance for the last 3 years. It keeps everything for the last 3 years, 3 to 5 years. You can go to categories. So if you know what you're looking for, you can just go right into the categories. Or if you set up favorites, then you can go into your favorites. Okay, so I like to keep it all because it's alphabetical and you can hit the search button. So what you want to do is, when you are with your inventory, you're going to pick up the first thing. So say your first thing is coochie. So I always hit the search button. Then I type in COO because I want coochie, and all of your coochies comes up. And then you can go ahead. Like, see, I know here I gotta add that because I knew I had at least one. I think I have more than that. Sorry, I digress. Oh, not exotic escape. Okay, I don't. So say you did have an exotic jewel. Say you did have an exotic escape. Down at the bottom, it says no longer on back order, down in red. No longer available for purchase. But if you still have some, you can actually check it off to hit allow back orders. So what that's going to do is, when you go into selling a product and you put in an item, if that is checked off, like if that's not on pink, pretty much, even if you have it in stock, it's not going to allow you to put an order in. Okay, it's not going to allow you to add it. So make sure that's turned on for the products you know we have, whether you have it or not. If it's in stock with the corporate office, you want to make sure it's turned on. Then it will tell you how many you have on hand, and you can enter in how many you have on hand. You can send it as a favorite item. So here, Coochie Exotic Jewel, I'm going to turn it off. As far as allow back order sales, I have 5 in stock. So that means once I've sold all 5, I won't be able to sell anymore. It won't allow me to enter it into anyone's cart. Okay. And there was a time where I did have it set as the favorite. Same with Coochie Flirt. I did have 2. I think I sold both of them. I don't remember. And I'm going to turn off the back orders so that I won't sell anymore. And so you can go from there. So you just add all of your stuff, and just by either adding 1 or subtracting 1. Because once you do that, you're pretty much good. Like I said, once a quarter, you want to just check in. But the good thing is, when your inventory comes in, when your stock comes in, you pull out your inventory sheet that comes with your back order, with your boxes. And you're going to use that to then go into your inventory and add the things back. Okay, so of course, if you sold one, but it was on back order, you're not going to add that one back into your inventory. So if you sold one of the Coochie shave creams and you got 5 back, you're only going to enter in 4. Okay, you guys understand that? Okay, and that's pretty much what all inventory is. This one is super simple, okay? So let's go back to the home screen, and let's go to contacts. I'm gonna do all the easy ones first and get it out of the way. So your contacts are in alphabetical order by first name. And then you can look at different things. So if you want to edit who they are, just make sure this isn't my team member.
This syncs the contacts from your phone?
It syncs the contacts from your COO.
Well, it must be everybody that's in my phone, because these are not, get out of here.
It could be. They could be in your contacts.
No. Shit, how are they in my contacts? I don't use the COO like you're supposed to. I'm bad. Sorry, don't listen to me. Your team members. That's crazy.
All right. So if you want to edit who it is, because it stays locked until you edit. So you edit, now it's up and available. If you want to put in their phone number, address, I have no idea why her phone number, address is not in here. Birth date, if they're VIP, if you do a VIP program, my VIPs, they spend $149 or more makes them a VIP. The big thing that you need to remember when you're entering in a person's information is right down here at the bottom where it says contact about special offers and events. It will automatically be turned off. You have to turn it on.
Why would you want to turn it on?
Because if you don't turn it on and say you send out a newsletter or a special via email or whatever, they won't get it. You have to turn it on. So when you enter in their contact information, make sure it is turned on. Okay, that's pretty much all contacts are. You can also see, and then you can hit save. Excuse me. Little girl. Goodbye. Sorry, guys. You can also see their previous purchase. What they've ordered. Let me go to one that actually does have purchase. Contacts. Let's see. Find here. Okay. So this is one of when she purchased. It shows the date. It shows whose party she was from. The hostess. And what she ordered and how much she ordered. So that's good to know as well, because if you're not sure if they were a VIP, say it's not checked off, you can go back and look and see what she ordered and say, okay, yep, you were a VIP. Especially, I don't keep track of my VIPs. They have to remind me in order to get the discount. So if they say, yeah, I think I have a VIP, I can easily just go back and check. Okay, so that is all about the contacts. So super simple. Let's go to your settings. So the settings is the wrench and screwdriver. The settings. And this is where you're going to set up everything that you need. This is what's going to show up on your invoices. This is what's going to show up when they know what your buying discount is, taxes, and all of that stuff. Okay. So consultant information has all that stuff there, your business name, your business address. This is what's going to show up on your invoices. For tax, transactions are taxable by default, so that's going to always be turned on. And then calculate tax on retail before the discount. I always do that because if you're giving somebody a discount, you don't want to discount it after tax. You want to give them the full tax amount, so make sure that is turned on. And then for the tax rate, you just put in the number that it is. You don't have to put a percentage sign or 6.0 or anything like that. Because I think everybody, you guys are 6% too, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just put in 6. Oops. Invoices and receipts. So it automatically divvies up the next set of invoices, so it always starts with 1. You can change your default payment type, and I'll show you what that means in a little bit. So if you want it to be cash, it can be cash, meaning how do they pay you the most? You know, is it cash, is it check, is it credit card? So I have mine set up for credit card because that's usually the majority of my payments. Default discount type, I always put the amount. I always put the dollar amount because I want to see as opposed to percentage. And then default shipping and handling charge, it is $7. It does not matter whether you have it in stock. I don't care if they complain, whatever. They only buy one item, they only buy sensations, that's on them. It's a $7, and I don't call it shipping and handling, I call it a delivery fee because I am delivering it to them ahead of time, and I bought all this stuff well before their party. So it's reimbursing me for having to give it to them. And usually when you say that, they understand. And make sure you say it at the end of your parties so that way because some people do nickel and dime, and they do calculate in their head before they go into the shopping room, and then you give them another price, and they're like, well, wait, hold up, that's not what I came up with. You want to let them know ahead of time so that they can make sure. Some people don't care, but some people, especially if they just get the one thing, you want to be able to let them know. Okay, so printing and emailing preference. So emailing invoice format, so whenever you email it, it can be a PDF or you can do an HTML. Same with the printing format. If you want to, like I said, this is all I do on iPad. I don't do nothing else. But if you can even use your phone as well to send it in the cloud to print it out, or you can do AirPrint if you have an iPad. And then you can put a default, it has a default invoice message, but you can put something on here, I'm so grateful and thankful for your order. I can't wait to party with you in the future, or whatever. You can do whatever on there. Okay. Reports. Anytime you send yourself a report, it will just tell you where you want it to go. So mine's is set up to my email address, email address.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
Right? And then advance. So if you want to add sounds, you can. I don't. It has no sounds for me. If you want to sort your contacts by first or last. Ooh, shoot, it's thinking. Damn it. Oh. Hit the wrong button. First or last name you can. Mine's is first name because usually I remember the first names more than I remember the last names. And then manual sync, which I accidentally pushed. So this is what you are going to hit when you come home. Sometimes your phone or iPad might not automatically sync up. So if you hit manual sync, it will actually download everything that you put into PureSale. So that's usually the first thing I do when I get home from a party, is manually sync everything. And it usually takes about maybe 5 minutes, if that. And then, of course, you can log out if you want to. And then we have the help button, which gives you PureSale videos, yay! The PureSale manual is on here, and the terms of use is on here as well. Okay, any questions so far?
I've heard that some people are saying that they put it in airplane mode while they're at a party.
You can. You can. I don't, because I don't have issues like that. I have not had many. The issues I have is just emailing the invoice. That's the only issues I've had. But you can put it in airplane mode. You just have to make sure when you get home to take it off airplane mode so that you can sync it.
And are you really not, are you using order forms and then plugging? No, see, that scares me.
I know, it scared me too, but I'm going to tell you what I do. I'm going to tell you what I do. You're going to be like, oh, hi. I'm telling you, you're going to have your aha moment. All right. So back to the home screen. Any questions so far with you ladies? Can you guys see this? Lord Jesus, because it looks super bright here. Can you guys see this at all?
I don't think you have them muted, babe.
I do have them muted, but I saw Kim was able to unmute herself, so.
It's just a bright screen for me.
Oh, God. Okay, wait a minute. Let me back it up then. Maybe I just had you guys too close. I didn't think you guys could see it. Wait a minute. And maybe I do need to turn on the light. Okay, let me try turning on the light. Sorry. All right, what about now? Can you see it now?
No, I can't.
You still can't. Oh, it is still kind of bright. Wait, let me see if I can adjust the. No, that was just a screen here. The main remote. Yeah, Caroline, can you see if we can adjust the Wait, you did just have it. Maybe contact.
Go back.
Go back
And
up.
go to the right. Go to the right.
The arrow to the right. Nope.
All right, now we get it.
Now we don't need a man.
I never watched it.
Wait, there, I got it. Okay.
Maybe backlight.
Try it one more time. Backlight.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. What about now, Rolanda? Can you see it now?
I can see it very little. There's just some bright spots around it, and then the center I can see.
Okay. Now go back up to backlight.
That's better.
Okay, and then select that. Okay, what about now?
That's way better. It just needs to be a little bit closer. That's all.
Perfect. 13.
How's that?
That's great.
Yay! Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I turn off the light if you can see it even better. How about that?
It was better the other way.
Okay, turn back on the light. Yay! Here we go. All right. So let's go. You haven't missed anything major. Everything that I talked about is pretty much self-explanatory. So now we're going to go to sell product. Okay. Can you see that screen, Rolanda?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. So with sell product, you are going to do one of three things. You're either going to schedule a new party. Schedule a new party. A scheduled party means a party you already entered into the COO or into Pure Sale, or it's an outside order. So I will tell you, outside orders you will not be able to see on the COO. You won't be. You can only see it on Pure Sale. Okay. But it does help to keep track, and when we go into the reports, you'll understand. All right. So say it's a new party. Now, if you're going for the Cat Kana trip, this is where you have to use Pure Sale. So if it's a new party, you've never entered it before, you're going to hit New Party, and it's going to look just like it does on the COO. Okay. You're going to hit Add Hostess. And for me, I actually do have a party.
Are you gonna join?
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
You're good?
Yeah. It's just slightly different.
Yeah, it's different.
About the same.
Okay. And then you can do one of two things. If she is a previous hostess or a previous client of yours, you're just going to go up to the search screen. And you're going to pick who it is. Okay? So, let's see. I think one party I haven't entered. And the fact I have not. Here we go. So, you have all her information there. Okay? The address and everything. You want to make sure that is her. Again, always make sure that contact button is on to pink. So if it's set to white, turn it to pink. Okay, so you have the person that you need. You're going to hit save. If there is another hostess, you want to go ahead and add her. If not, you want to go ahead and hit continue. Okay? So once you hit continue, you're going to put the party name. So for me, the party name is Tiffany's Ladies Night. It's always the person's name and Ladies Night or Ladies Afternoon. I ignore how many guests because I just don't know. The date of the party is important. You want to make sure you put the right date. So I know her party was the 24th. And start time, again, self-explanatory. You go ahead and put in the start time, and it will automatically give the end time because it's usually 3 hours. Okay. The party theme.
Hi. How are you? Good. How are you doing?
Familiar.
I came to Belinda's party at your house.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you?
Good. You?
How's it been going?
Good.
There we go. She knew there, so.
All right. And then it shows your buying discount and it shows the hostess credit. Okay. This is where if there's any notes in the party. So for me, I always put booked from, I remember where I booked her. And party in April. This is where you could put any incentives that you offered, if they, if they spun the wheel, anything like that. That's where you're going to put it on there. Okay. Then you're going to hit continue. Now it's the location. Okay. I never put what the location description is. I just want to make sure the address is correct. Okay. So this is where you want to find out where's the party going to be. If she still doesn't know, then the party right now is at her house. Okay. And at this point, you can either save the party and start selling or save the party and exit. Okay. So in this case, we're going to save the party and exit. Okay. Before I go to schedule parties, I'm going to go to outside sales. Any questions so far on that? Okay. So outside sales. It's automatically going to go to the screen for putting in an order. This is where you are going to enter the customer's information. Again, you can either enter them in regularly or you could pick someone and I'll just pick someone.
Just add order.
Yep.
No, that's where the droid's going to
Yeah.
differ, just a tad.
Okay, so you have to hit add order
I have to physically put in what the order is.
and then hit
Yeah, let me
add
just
order.
try.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's exactly what you're going to have to
And
do.
then that's when you enter the
Shit, because that one's not in my, hold on, this is my inventory. This is right around the time I understood my phone. Okay. I'm with you.
And this is not on the iPhone?
No, this isn't on iPhone. So I would say honestly, get how
I
much
have
is
a
your Kindle?
tablet.
Yeah,
Tablet, so.
do your tablet. Do your if you have a Kindle's what
They're like $49.
yeah. Anything like that. Don't spend a whole bunch of money. Really don't. Eventually, they are working on the iPhone, but the code is just so large, it's not gonna hold it on the phone.
They said that they were working on it.
They are working on it, yeah. So we have her information here. We're gonna hit save, and now we can put in the order.
I don't know. This is where I need the help too.
Okay. So did you find where to put in her information?
No.
Okay, let me see your phone.
You, oh God, it feels really good actually. Yeah. Okay, so back it up.
Okay. So
Yep.
we're gonna go back.
Oh, everything's popping.
We're gonna go back. Okay, outside sale. Okay, so for you, you kind of have to go a little backwards.
So we have to like select the product. So like you can do either Amp or Afterglow because both of them are in my inventory already.
Okay.
And then you'll say add
And
to
even
order.
if it's not in your inventory, even if it says
No, you
0, as
can't.
long as
Oh,
that's because you don't have it set to back orders.
or it's not physically in my inventory.
No, you don't have it set to back order. You have to have it set to allow back order. So
Okay.
remember in the inventory. So if I just go to inventory
So she
real
thinks of
quick.
herself as the company itself. She might have 2 physically, but because she doesn't have
Right. So for like 52
Right.
weeks and naughty nights,
Right.
we don't have it anymore. But if you have allow back order,
Gotcha. Okay.
you
Okay.
can do it.
Okay. That makes
Okay.
sense.
All right.
Well, let's select one we
let's
know,
go
which
back
would be
to
Afterglow or Amp.
No problem. So we're just going to do Afterglow for you. Okay. And then we're going to hit add order. Okay. So now up top, enter customer.
Oh, duh, Jody, in pink letters.
I didn't even see it either. I got the same thing and I didn't even see it. Okay. Sometimes you need someone else's eyeball.
Oh.
That's fine. I didn't even see that either.
Okay, so then that's when you either enter it in or hit the search and put in their information. Okay, so then you can select, so we said Afterglow, so we'll go with Afterglow. So here's the cool thing. Once you put in the product, it gives you a chance for you to upsell and cross-sell.
Yes.
And it's automatically at the top. So it reminds you to ask. So if they say, here's some Afterglow, you're like, oh, wow, you love the Afterglow. So that's nice and sparkly. But on the days you don't really feel like being sparkly, like at work, would you like to have our Truly Sexy Flirt perfume? And that's how you can upsell them or even cross-sell them. This will go really great with our Obsessed lip gloss. It's made with goji berries. It's not going to stick to your lips. It's really moisturizing, you know, or even the Revive. You can put on your Revive first. It's going to heal your skin, and then you can layer it with the Afterglow. So it gives you those options. What I love about it is if I put in a toy. So if I put in a toy, automatically, do you have your toy cleaner and lube? Okay, your toy lube and cleaner, your TLC, your tote cleaner and lube, that's your TLC. And then this is actually, you can also even say, so because you just bought a toy, would you like the TLC package? And the TLC package, you can discount it like 20% off or something like that. It doesn't have to be that much. Because what toy, tote, and lube says what 32 and 20, that's 52. So you could say, would you like the TLC package for $49 more? All you did was take off $3. But at least you're upselling that stuff. And they like hearing discount. Okay, so now we have, this is where you need to not look up at the top and look down at the bottom. So you see the subtotal is $163. Shipping and handling is $7. The extra discount could be whatever. You can discount whatever at that point if you want to. So you could discount 2 different places. You have the tax and you have the balance. Now say they do say, yes, I do want the toy, the TLC package. Yep. So you say, what if I do want the TLC package? Cool, no worries. So you're going to hit right up at the top.
Ah, that's cool.
Cleaner, and then it will drop down to tell you which one you want. So of course we want 8 ounce, because why do we want to do 4 ounce? And lubricant, pick a flavor. We're going to do original. Now, we already know that the TLC package is $49. We already know it's originally $52. So doing mental math in our heads, that's $30 off. Go down to where the bottom, where it says discount, and put in $3. And save it, and it discounts it for you. Okay? Did I lose anybody at this point? I'm seeing frowny faces. I just want to be sure.
I'm just like, for me, I like some of the stuff. So when you went in, you added that back order every single item. Did you have to go and click that back order
When you're doing your
to
inventory,
every single
with your inventory, not with the things that like 52 weeks and naughty nights. We're never getting it back. I don't have any, so there's no point of even.
But if I have no inventory, is what I'm saying.
So
I'm using
I would
everything.
I would, yeah. But the things that we don't have a 7th heaven anymore.
Right.
We don't have 52 weeks and naughty nights. We don't have, there's certain things we
It does
don't
say on
have.
there that you don't have it.
Yeah.
I had just experimented and went back and clicked
Yes.
the gotta have it.
That's
and
why I
all of a sudden
said-
it came up with all what you're
Yes.
talking about.
So that's why I was saying that the inventory is the longest part.
Got it.
It's going to.
I guess I didn't really.
If you have an inventory, if you have an
Which
assistant,
sucks.
yeah, it
Like every item that you're carrying. I don't do it. I
Or that you
only
sell.
did it on all the items that I.
See,
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So for me, I do it on every single item because I don't
That
carry
person,
euphoria, but I sell it.
Yeah. So if someone orders it and you
Oh,
enter it in
I
there,
see what you're
it
saying.
won't show up.
You won't be able to add it to their
Yeah.
order.
Right.
If it's not there, you have to
Okay.
leave their order and go back into inventory,
Right.
right?
And
Exactly.
You just go ahead and do everything. Now, Nikia, when they add new items, you'll have to go in and do that too then,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, got
You will. But like I said, once you do it once, it's easy after that. It's just a matter of your shipment comes in, you take the inventory sheet out, and you just add it back into your inventory. It takes all of 5 minutes as opposed to an hour to 2 hours.
Right.
Okay.
Got it.
Wanda and Kim, any questions for you guys?
They're muted.
And they know how to, they can unmute themselves now. I think they
No, it's sounding easy.
Perfect. All right. Remute yourself.
Okay.
All right. So another thing that you can do, like say you want to, I'm going to take the discount off of this. Because, and the only reason why I like doing it this way is because I want to see physically how much they save. Now, say you want to give them, instead of a TLC package, because they bought a Calypso toy, the Calypso was the special of the day, you want to give them 20% off of that toy. You can then click on that toy and a few things pop up. If you want to gift them that toy, you can gift them. So for me, my gift to the hostess is always a heart massager. So I always gift it and I don't tax it. So you want to go up to that top button where it gives the retail amount. Click on the pink. It takes away everything. Okay, so click on the aqua. No, right there. Up at the
I did. I'm in the product details.
Okay, so what do you have now?
What did? Oh shit! I was writing this.
So you not taxing,
Give it
is
here.
that a personal thing or is
Wait,
that?
yes.
It's a gift. So for me, it's a
I feel like in party school recently that they made us do all these scenarios, and I feel like they made
well.
put the tax on it regardless.
For me, I don't tax a gift.
That was my
It's a
impression, but
gift.
I kept failing that at party school.
I'm good. I mean, I know I'm gonna pay the tax. So I've paid the tax on it ahead of time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that tax back on my tax write. It's a tax write-off. It's a gift.
That makes sense.
Now if I put it on sale, hell yeah, I'm taxing.
Right.
But a gift now, because it's a gift. I don't tax hostess gifts. Did you find it?
I'm with you.
Okay. So then you go down to where it says gift, hit the plus sign, and hit save, and now it's going to deduct it, and it will show one gifted.
That's cool.
Okay, but we ain't gifting aqua. That ain't happening. Okay, but we want to all right, so we want to discount it, and we said, okay, aqua was on sale, it's 20% off. If you don't feel like doing the math of what's 20% of 139, then just go change the dollar sign to percentage and put in 25, hit save, and now it shows 25% discount.
There we go.
And it's done the totals for you. So the total up top is actually what they owe you, which is why I say always look at the bottom first, especially if they're going for VIP. You want to find out what their subtotal is, okay? Because your VIP is based on the subtotal, not on the total itself, okay? Question?
So it takes so when you put and what else, you want to add a 20% off. Okay, so she just added Afterglow 20% off, and I just put that discount on, but then her subtotal reflects the discount.
No, the subtotal doesn't reflect the discount.
It sure does.
Oh, you know why? Because, and that's what I was going to get to. It's because it takes off the discount so that when, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I'll tell you why, because this is an outside order. And then from there, you can go to payments. And so if you don't want to do it that way, you want to figure out what 25% off is. Like I said, you can set this to 0, do the discount down here, because that's what 37, it's 27.80. So you put in 2780. Oops. 2780. Save, and it will tell you blah blah blah. What it is, what the tax and everything is. And you're right. Yeah, I see what you mean. I saw what you mean. Yeah.
The discount comes up with the subtotal comes up with the discount.
Right, and that's because what it did was your subtotal is how much it is, but it doesn't. But it shouldn't reflect the tax.
You know, I just thought about that. I was gonna do that.
Let me see, because it says 13, 32. There. I did 20%. So. No, it doesn't. It doesn't affect the tax.
Yeah,
tax
you're
is
right.
still the same.
Yeah, okay.
Tax is still the same.
Can you show the gift thing one more time?
Sure.
So I can watch you.
So I just take off the tax up here and where it says gift.
That's because I'm getting an error message.
It's because you didn't take off the discount first. Did you erase the discount?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, because it's 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just got the same error message. That's because I didn't take the discount out of it. Okay, and then hit save, and now it's gifted. Okay, so now we'll stick with what her total is here, $87.98. It ain't happening. But then you go to payments. So remember where I said it has, you can default what type of payment you get often. This will show what comes up. And if you do credits all the time, it will automatically be set to credit. Okay. If you do cash, you can change over to cash. If it's a check, you can change over to a check. So say she's like, I have 2 different credit cards. Would that be okay? Or I have $10 cash and the rest I'm going to put on my card. No worries. Go to cash, hit the number, put in 10, and then add another payment. And then that's what's left. And then credit card, and then you can hit complete payment. Okay? I need to be able to delete this because it's going to show that I made a sale and I know I didn't.
$87. I lost my mom that.
And then you can do one of 2 things. So when you see your invoice, if you click on invoice,
Where's that?
down at the bottom.
Oh, yep.
So
Shit.
here's your invoice that comes up. And it shows that it's gifted, what it is. It shows the product total, the shipping and handling, blah, blah, blah. You can, the arrow at the top.
Look at that.
Now, I think for the droids, there might be 3 dots.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where you can share it. If you want. Only if you want.
Oh,
because
wait,
there's
wait,
another
okay,
way
okay,
you can
so
do it too.
Right there at the top.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
And then you can choose how you want to share it if you want. Okay. Or you can hit email. And when you hit email, it actually drafts something up for you. Okay. And then you can hit send. I'm not going to send it because she's going to be like, what did I buy? Exactly. So I'm going to hit cancel.
Where did drink last night?
So we don't have that though. We don't have the email.
Yeah, we don't have it.
Okay, let me see.
It just puts the person's name and then the invoice in there.
I think that trying to look on that little phone too would make my eyes go crazy.
I'm used to it. Yeah.
Um,
I literally run my business from this phone.
it's right here. It's the email button.
Oh, you emailed that way. You
Oh,
didn't go invoice and then try to email.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
You can do it one of 2 ways. You can either show the invoice,
Yes.
or you can just hit email.
But does
And then
go ahead.
choose which way you're gonna-
Select the one with the red circle thing. I don't know what it is, but just let them see if it
now
comes.
did.
Oh, but when we try to do an invoice, it doesn't.
Right.
Okay,
No,
good to
and
know.
even
Good
here
to
it
know.
doesn't. Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Okay. All right, so
That's why you're
then you can hit new. We're in the basement. So then you can hit new and it goes to the next person. Okay. So now we're going to get out of that because we're actually going to do a party.
Hi.
Come on in, Miss Headache Woman.
All right. So now we're going to go to a schedule party.
Okay.
And I'll let you play catch up.
Okay.
And don't worry, we're recording it, so I'll send you the link to the stuff that you missed. All right. So we're gonna go to a scheduled party. Okay. And I'm going to pick a party. Do one that's already. We'll do this one. All right. So when you have a party, it comes up. Actually, let me do one that's blank. This is pretty much what a new party will look like that you already scheduled. You already put it into the COO and everything else. Okay. The only person's name who will be in there is the hostess. Okay. Now, why I was telling you that, the party, why it was why the subtotal was discounted, I'm going to go to an actual party. There we go. The reason why is when you click on the hostess, it actually takes the discount off for you. So the hostess will only get the right amount. So say the subtotal was $100, but you gave her $5 off. It's going to take that $5 off the hostess credit too. Because you don't want to give the hostess, if it's $100 order, you don't want to give her that $10 because the client didn't pay $100. She paid $95.
Hold on.
Don't tell me that you have not been discounting the retail when you give them a discount. You're double dipping the hostess. You're losing money.
No wonder I don't have $12,000 in my bank account this year. I knew I wasn't.
You are giving your hostess too much. Yes, you're giving your hostess too much. So what you do, and even on paper, I did the same thing on paper. If I give them if I give the client a discount, say, because I do a twofer. So for me, I do a twofer, 2 for $29 on the heart massagers. It's $3 off. So I'll put discount $3 in the blank space on paper, and say her order was $50. I'll cross off the 50 after she leaves. I'll give her receipt and everything because she sees discount. But after she leaves, I cross out the 50 and put 47 at the top.
Do you understand what she's saying?
I don't understand what she's saying.
So look, I have an order form because this is literally like last night. So let's see how much I ripped myself off. So this check, so she spent $299 with me, but I gave her these discounts, right? I'm not giving my hostess $29.90 because
the hostess gets 10% of the party sale.
Whatever I say, I took $99. She had $99 in discounts. The hostess only gets the $20, not the $29.90. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So what was the discount you gave her? I hope you ladies are listening to this.
This is my hostess.
Okay, so give me a paper. Give me one who's not a hostess who you gave a discount to.
Hold, please.
I'm so confused.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do right now. Okay, so this consultant, this team member, damn, you know what I'm talking about. She got, just like me, a home alone and a whip. Her subtotal is $119,
Right.
okay? However,
she got a discount of $4. All right.
You need to take it off of that one.
You need to
Take
take
it
that
off the
$4
subtotal.
off of that 119.
So I would write 115 next to that. So when I'm adding up all my subtotals to
Or
figure
put it
out
on
what
the back.
my
Yeah, or put it on the
figuring
back.
out what my hostess is getting.
Right.
So her total party sales weren't $789 because I had all those freaking discounts.
Because you give discounts to other people.
Right.
Mhm.
So when you give discounts to other people, you need to take that discounted amount and subtract it from the hostess
Nice.
credit.
So
Yeah.
then what do you do if you say you run an incentive and say, I'll start your party at $300? You know,
Oh,
that's
that's
different.
different. That's
though.
different.
how is that different?
Because
You
that's
just,
your
you're
hostess.
just, it's your hostess only that's
Right.
gonna get that. That's
Okay.
only, yeah.
So
And-
when I went through and added these all up,
Yeah.
she got, it was a $900 party.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, girl, you got $90 from your guests to shop with. That was
Right.
wrong.
She
It
didn't
should've been
get
$80,
$90
But it
or
should, exactly.
She should have gotten the
Less.
for
whatever
you
the
guys
discount
did.
discounts on her
Yeah.
guests.
So you only needed that number for you.
Yeah.
You didn't need
Yes.
it for them or for her.
Right. But with Pure
9
Sale,
freaking
it
years.
does it for you.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I
Pure Sale
knew.
is
See,
does
this is
it
why I reached out to
for
Chris.
you.
'Cause I'm like, something is not right.
So you gotta let her know.
Damn.
Let him know. All right. So
Makes
here
sense now?
it shows the credit applied was $84.72, and that's because did I give her a discount? Okay, so this is another great thing too. When you go into past parties, you can either add to the order, you can add an order, or just go straight to the invoice. So I'm gonna go straight to the invoice, and I gave her a discount of $9. Okay, if I didn't give her that $9 discount, the hostess credit up here wouldn't be $84 in some sense. It would be $93.72.
Right.
Okay, but it automatically takes it off for you. So you don't have to think. You don't have to calculate or add. Okay. So
I'm kicking myself right now. 9 years of this.
Jody's going back to her head and saying, how much money was that in 9 years?
How much is
Don't-
that
don't-
this
don't think
weekend?
about it. Don't
Uh-huh.
think about that. It's
Just
past.
this weekend. I know. It's
The
damn.
past.
but she kind of does for this weekend because you need to figure out what your actual profit was. You need to figure out what your actual, yeah, you double dip that way. Lesson learned.
Gosh.
Okay.
Who's that?
Oh, somebody just got on. Who got on? Say hi. Whoever it is, because I can't.
It was somehow I got disconnected, but now I'm back on.
Okay. And you're understanding
Okay.
what we're saying, Walanda, about giving the discounts. Make sure you also subtract it from the hostess credit.
Yes, gotcha.
Perfect. All right. So now everybody's like, but you go paperless.
So we
I'm
go
super
live.
duper scared of going
Super.
paperless. I'm so scared of going paperless. How the hell? What if they lose my stuff? Guess what you do? Look, watch. It takes a picture. Screen shoot it.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
No.
Each
You're
order?
not screenshotting each order, are you?
I am. I'm
But for those of
screenshooting.
us that are using a phone,
You
we
screen
can't.
shoot it. Yes, you
I'm
can.
here. I'm gonna run out of memory. I can't keep all those screenshots.
Not forever. You email it to yourself. You send it to
Yeah,
your
that's not
messenger.
right. Okay.
Oh yeah, because that way, God forbid,
You always
something
have it.
should happen.
Yeah.
Yep, you do always have it. And what you need to do, because it's SETA,
Yes, I'm.
I know that.
Oh, and Andrew, what are you guys gonna?
Which version? Is it a note? Is it a 7?
Oh,
Is it
it's a J7.
okay. You need to get a memory thingy, a SD card.
Memory card.
I have an 84 gig memory card, and I have over 6,000.
I have one, but I
Yeah.
had a second.
I have 6,000 pictures on my phone.
Well, that is ridiculous.
No, it's
Actually,
not. I do back.
Yeah.
I back up. I mean, I download them, but I never delete them off my phone. I just don't.
That's what I do.
And they're also connected to the cloud. Yeah, I back mine up on the Samsung. I have a Samsung account, so I back it up. Yeah, I've lost too much stuff on my other phone. It was encrypted.
Okay, so I digress. All right, any questions so far? So yes, I screenshot it, and then what I do from there is I do go into my photos, and I have an album, and here are all my pictures, and here's the orders from those. And that's what I do.
Per party?
Mhm.
You do an album
I
per
save it.
party?
I do an
Okay.
album per party. I need to update it because I haven't done it in a minute. But yes, I do an album per party. And here are all my parties.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
No, but the emailing. I like that. Like you
Yeah.
can email and you can just put like clients, orders,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
do little folders in those folders of Sandy's party or whatnot. That's not a terrible idea, but
I have a question for a new party.
Yes.
What if, you know how you went into the contacts and you were able to save how their method of payment?
Yes.
So now if it's a new party, how do you actually take the payment if it's credit card? Do you have one of those swipes that you can stick into there? Or
I use it on my phone.
you can do it on your
Yeah.
I have an app through Square.
You can do it. Yeah. You use Square, PayPal. If you use PayPal, just make sure you sign up for the chip.
I have the Square, but so if I was to use this at a party, I
Mhm.
have to switch back and forth. I have to say, oh,
I
this
mean,
is what your total is.
This is
and
what
then
your
I can
total
use
is.
my
So
credit swipe.
this is what I actually do.
this
No.
app doesn't process your credit.
No, it's not going to process your
okay.
credit card. Yeah. So here's what I do. We'll go to a party, and we'll go to her. This is the hostess and everything. So what I do is they put in their order. In fact, let me do an old one. Wait a minute. I did two of. Ashley had her party. Morgan had her party. I'm trying to find somebody in here who didn't have. Damn it, she had her party too. Okay, we'll just pick one person. So she had her party. I added her stuff. I don't put in the contact information. Like I automatically just start adding her orders in. So just like what you guys did on your droids, you add the orders in. Now, when I say, okay, great, your total is $296.80, she gives me her card. Awesome. While I'm processing your card, I click on the contact. Can you just put your first name, last name, email, and mobile while I am swiping your credit card?
Okay.
Nice.
So she's doing everything for me.
That's nice.
I know that it's actually correct. And then it's double duty. I'm swiping her credit card. She's entering in her stuff. I'm done. She gives this back to me. I give her my phone and the pen. She signs her name. She's done. I'm giving her her bag and she's good. Okay.
Now, how did you get to there? So she can add that in there.
Oh, right at the top.
Enter name. Okay.
Mhm. And then again, just make sure that Pink is connected and she's a VIP. So I did hit VIP as well. Yeah, her name just happens to already be on here. So that's what I did. Okay. All right. Any questions on the parties and outside sales? Oh, let me go back. Shoot. It shows. Okay. I'm gonna.
Anybody need anything? Remember pizza towns, anybody need drinks? I'm serious.
You might not want to miss this part, just so you know.
I was gonna get a drink, but go ahead.
I'm sure. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna go to the parties. Now we're gonna go into reports. Reports is going to pretty much be your lifesaver. You want to make sure. Oh wait, before we go into reports, I'm sorry. Let's go back to the party. I'm gonna kick my kids behind. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, please. That's fine.
All right.
So I
So.
don't come down crying in 5 minutes though, but.
So this is my hostess from last week, and this is everything she ordered, and I owed her something. I forgot to tell you guys that too. If you don't have it, okay, you are going to take your finger on the product, don't tap it, swipe it. And when you swipe it, you can add the back order. You can delete the order. Like say she goes, okay, that's too much. I need to take some stuff off. You can delete it. When you supply the back order, you can then take off the back order. If it's more than one item, like say she ordered 2 of the Up All Nights, then you want to back order it twice. If you gave her 1, then you want to just back order it once. Okay, you guys understand that? Okay, so that's important because when we go to reports, now here's your report. So reports can be a whole bunch of stuff. You can look at your sales overview. You can look at your party profits, your outside sales profits, your upcoming parties, your purchasing customers. Sold and unfulfilled is what we're actually going to look at first. When you get your shipment in of products, instead of going to your order forms, because remember, we don't have order forms anymore, okay? You can do one of 2 things. You can either, on the connection cards, because we still have connection cards, on the back, write back order and what you owe her, or just go to sold unfulfilled, and it will actually, if it says a no, that's who you actually owe what to.
Can you go back?
Sold unfulfilled?
In reports? Not sales overview. What are you in?
Sold
Sold.
unfulfilled.
That's it. Thank you. That's what I was missing. Okay.
Okay. So if it says yes, that means you fulfilled it. If it says no, you did not. And I swear I did. I just am lazy to take them off. So we're going to go to this one because I know I did fulfill hers. So we're going to go to this person right here, and it will show, what do I owe her? I owe her a Kaya. Okay. So, and then it will tell you also how many days you have left to fulfill it. Well, it says -22. She got it. I just forgot to take it off. So this is where you could go right over far right side where it says show order. So then you're going to go to show order. You're going to do that swipe, and you're going to minus the back order. Okay, did you guys catch that? All right. And once you see it's gone, then you just go back to the top arrow on the left, far left, where it says reports. Hit that back arrow. It's now disappeared. Hit the back button, and it will go back to sold unfulfilled. Okay. If you want to know what your party profit is, so say you just finished the party, you're anxious to know what your sales are, what you actually did, go to party profit and choose a party. So these parties are going to come up. Let's go to my last party. All right. So this is my last party. Here it was $520. It will also tell you how much in discounts you gave. So I gave. Are you
seeing all those numbers? Hold on. Are you looking at all this?
Here we go.
That's, yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So I tapped on the party.
Retail sales.
So these are all my retail sales. These were all the discounts I had given. Gifts given, I only gave 1 gift. That was for the hostess. I'll give a gift for my clients if they became VIP. I'll do a gift for them. Cost of retail, how much it actually costs for retail, shipping and handling, taxes, what the total is, how much they owed, and then it will say whether you fulfilled it or not. Okay, so if you want to see the overall, just hit the back button and then find the party. What was it on the 29th? So then here it is here. 429, Tawanda's Ladies Night. I had 10 guests, or it was estimated 10, I think 9, or it is 10 guests and 9 orders. Where am I? Yeah, 10 guests, 9 orders. This was your retail. Sorry. This was your retail. And that's kind of cool because sometimes you think the party sucked, and then you actually look and see your actual retail, and that helps you. Okay, so you have the retail. This shows how much discounts you actually gave. And your discounts are going to be high because this is what you're giving to the hostess.
Okay, it could be that you're giving some to others, but it's so high because you're giving the most discount to the hostess. What the gift is, which was a $16 gift. This is cost of the party. So the cost of the party is what I'm actually paying out. And then net party profit. So it shows how much I actually made, which was $143.24.
Off of a how much retail party?
$520 party. Because remember, take away the discounts, $125 plus the gift. Even though the retail sale is high, you have to remember I'm ordering this stuff back.
Right.
Depending on, and this is not based on if there is a huge sale. This is based on your discount.
Right. Okay.
So it's not going to base it off of a sale or anything like that. Any questions on party profit? Okay. Sales overview. This is where you can show what you've done in the last month. So from April 7th till today, I've done, and this is not extra that I've put in. This is not me buying extra inventory or anything like that. This shows that I've done $5,505 in retail sales. I've discounted $993. I've gifted $254 worth of products. This is how much my cost of products were, meaning how much I paid out in my pocket and what my net profit is. So within a month, this is how much I've made, $1,800. Okay, shows I've had 2 outside orders during that time of $128 with discounts I gave, gifts given. You know that is fake. I got to get them to take that shit off.
What?
That $139 gift. Yeah. This is the one I just did. Cost of products. I didn't make any money on my outside because of that $139. Okay. And then it shows how many total orders I've gotten. Okay. And then it compares for party. I wonder if I can take this off. I have to try and find a way to take that shit off because it's going to mess up my numbers. But then it will show what you did last year. So last year between April and May, I did 81 orders. My retail was $7,096. I gave $1,355 in discounts. I didn't give any gifts. What my cost of product was at 55% and what my profit was for between that month. Okay, so and then you can see what growth we've had, what party growth. I am down party orders in a sense. That just means that my party attendance is a lot lower than what it was.
You can delete it. I just deleted it.
You have to show me that because that I don't know how to delete them. I've worked on that, and for some, I don't know if
I clicked on outside.
Yeah, see, I'm clicking on outside orders.
Outside orders.
It's not showing me.
And now I have none available.
So then you have your totals here. If you're a numbers girl, this should give you nice titty orgasms. All right. And we did outside sale profits. So these would be all of your outside. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Show order.
There. That's where you delete.
Oh, delete. Thank you. Yes, I want to delete it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, and let's go back. All right. So here are all my outside orders. What I've done in retail, discounts given, so far. So this is what I've done for 2017 and 2016. And sometimes I remember to put in my outside sales, sometimes I don't. So it's more than that, but this is what's been entered. You can see your upcoming parties.
where your upcoming parties are. And you can email yourself all of these reports too. See that button up here? You can go ahead and email it to yourself as well.
Ours is the little share triangle kind of thing. Not triangle, but sideways triangle. 3 dots in the line.
You can also put purchasing customers. So these are all your people that actually bought stuff. You can see whether they were a hostess or not. So you can put them in order of who were your hostesses. Last order date. So you can find out when did they last place an order. Oh, she wasn't taken off yet because it wasn't synced. And then invoice total purchase, whether they're an opportunity lead, a party lead. Okay, so you can figure that as well. Look at your purchasing customers. We already did sold unfulfilled. Inventory sold. So you can look and see individually what you have sold.
And what your hot sellers
And
are.
what your hot sellers are, yeah. So you can put them in order. So 377 heart massagers. That's because a lot of times I give them out as gifts.
Right.
But just like me, so Come Clean is my next top seller. Just Like Me is my next top seller. So when I can look at the Just Like Me's, I can click on it and look, everybody that's bought a Just Like Me from me. So I could call them and say, hey girl, I know you need some more wetness. How about I give you an upgrade? We have 2. We have a spotlight kind and we have a euphoric kind. Which one do you want? Okay, so so you can also see amps, Basic Instinct, Home Alone, Coochies, all that good stuff. And I want to say you can put them in order. Yep, you can put them in order and see who sold what. All right, so that's a good thing too. You can actually see what you're selling, what your top sellers are. You can even make a Coochie Club or Just Like Me Club, you know, Sexy Skin Collection Club, and call them. Inventory on hand, so it tells you how much you actually have.
When you went in to see who purchased what, you clicked on the product.
When I went to see
who, like when you're like, these are all the people that bought Just Like Me from.
Yes, I clicked on the product. Yes, I clicked on the product. Mm-hmm. And then products to order. So it will show me what my back order quantity is if I have not put an order in. I don't really use this one. But if you want to do that, you can. And that's pretty much all the reports. Now, why it's so important to sync. So say I came home from a party and I went and synced the products. I went and synced Pure Sale. I then can get on the COO. I'm going to do that right now. On COO. And I am going to go to my business, my parties. And it's going to pull up all of the parties. And I don't close the parties out, and I'll show you how to close the parties out. But I don't close the parties out until I know they all have their stuff. I do call them and make sure they have their stuff in their hand before I close it. And so my current one's coming up. All right, so we'll go here because I know this one I need to close because I know everybody got their stuff. Oops, hit the wrong button. You want to hit, so now it syncs up and it shows you what your party profit is, and it's pretty much on point, like I said, with the exception of if it's a huge, like a buy up a level or something like that. So at this party, I made $470, $400.70. You want to hit guest order info, and when you sync everything you sold is right there. I hit print. I print it out. I enter it because it's an alphabetical order. So then when I go to place an order, I go to place order. I hit the all in the all. So it's all in alphabetical order. And I just add everything in. Add everything in. And then I take this, I put it in an envelope, and I file it away. That's the only paper I have. Their connection cards, I put it in a binder for their, based off of their birthdays. And that's it. And it makes it so much quicker to put in the order, because what I used to do with the order forms is tally them up. See what I did? Yep. Don't have to do that no more. It's right here. The only thing you have to remember is if you gifted a product, you have to put it into Pure Sale. You have to put it in with their order. If you gifted them, even if you had, I don't know who has Spank Box, if you use a Spank Box. I have a Spank Box. So when they treat themselves to $1.99, they get to shop out my Spank Box. And it could be discontinued items, it could be whatever. Whatever that is, I am putting what I gave them, what I gifted them, into Pure Sale so that it will show up on here. And that way I know if they don't have it anymore, but I want to say I really want the retail, then I can get something that is that same price and not have to worry about it. Or if I want to replenish my Spank Box because I'm running low, then I'll just go and see what's on sale and then just use that.
What did you click on to get to that party order summary? That's what I was looking for. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't click on that.
Wait,
it pops up. So under
When
my
you're
party,
in
when
her-
you're in my parties,
Yeah.
guest order info.
Guest order info. That's what it was.
Guest order info. And this is good because, so using Pure Sale, it's going to, because corporate watches us. Corporate is big brother. They want to know who's working. They want to know who's doing what. They want to be able to reward you. So if you get that random call, we just want to say, congrats, you are rocking your business. And you're like, how the hell did they know that? It's because you're using Pure Sale. They want to see what you're doing. So this way, they actually can tally up your profit for you and figure out what you're doing. Now, to close out the party, and I close it out in Pure Sale. So let me go back to Pure Sale and go back to the party. And who was it? It was Ashley's party. Ashley, okay. So what you do when you're here, you're just gonna, again, swipe it over, hit archive. Oops, sorry, that's my husband. He knows not to do that. Hit archive, and then it will disappear from your scheduled party list. And how to find them, if you want to see what your archive parties are, just go to archive, and it will show all your archive parties. Okay, let me tell him he's on TV. He needs to
send some pictures.
So just on TV. So you may want to stop messaging or keep it clean.
484-886-8238. Send pictures now.
And send pretty much it. Okay. All right. So for my iPad girls, I don't know because I don't think Android freezes, but if you find that your screen freezes and it's not like, say you sent, for me, if I have a problem sending an email, and it freezes on the email, it won't send it. What you need to do is close it out.
He said hello. So what you want to do, and I found this out, is you want to double click the home button on the iPad, so that big circle. So double click, and it will actually show your stuff. And all you have to do is just swipe it up, and it will close out. When you swipe up, it's actually closing your stuff. And then you get that is that. No, this is this is you. This is what you sent me. Look at that. Yes, I don't send stuff like that to anyone.
I was online.
Sure, she was.
I think I was on Facebook.
Sharing stuff. So that's it, and that's pretty much it to Pure Sale. It's really not difficult. I encourage you guys to practice using it.
I have a question.
Syncing is the big thing. Syncing, and more syncing. Just gotta remember every time you're on. Let me work on getting up. Sorry, guys. Syncing every day. Open up your computer, sync it every single day. And that is pretty much it. So I will take questions, and then we'll quickly do go over the sponsoring part. I figured this was going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, I have to go. I have to meet somebody. Oh, they're waiting for me. So it was nice. No.
Get it right.
It's nice meeting you all.
It was a pleasure.
No, but I think I'm gonna play around with it. But if whoever got that little piece, could you give me the information for that? If you could post it in the event. Yeah. Because I would love that. Order. And you and I will talk. Yes. If you even want to come over. Okay. And then I can tell you what. Okay. It doesn't matter. Or I'll call you. It doesn't matter. All right. It's nice meeting you all guys.
You as well.
All right. Sorry guys, we usually are done around this time, but I know at Pure Sale it's.
I have a question.
Well, wait, before you have your question,
Go ahead.
let me find. Wanda, do you have any questions? She's a trooper. She has to stay on.
No, I'm sure I will, but currently I do not. Currently I don't have any questions.
You have an iPad? Or Android? Wanda, do you have an iPad or Android? Okay, we're gonna say that she does. All right, Jenny, what was your question?
Okay. So I'm going into scheduled parties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is the one that I literally just did this weekend. Okay. So
Okay.
here's Kirsten right here. Okay.
Okay.
Got order forms in front of me.
Okay.
Add order. Okay. I was like, why are we now not working? I'm going to select the items that I have.
Yes.
Okay. I think I answered my own question. Hold on. Go ahead. Someone else. I
Okay.
think I might have answered my own question.
Yes.
So on the person on the app, if you don't have the items incident on the side,
You
I
have
figured it
to
out.
make sure, that's the one thing we
Okay.
talked about, you have to go into the inventory. So, let me go back. Okay, so you want to go into inventory, and we'll go to one that actually does. See how I have allow back order sales? You want to do that for everything.
okay.
Unless it's like one of these and it says no longer available for purchase. If you don't have it, you don't need to worry about it. Seventh Heaven's another one. I just had one. I don't have it no more, so I can take it off. But like Afterglow Amp, the Aqua, the accented bangles, even if you don't. Oh, it looks like they actually. Thank you, Jesus. So you might not have to worry about it, because
us board members were like, it would be nice if you put allow back orders in default. So it looks like they did, because I have not been on here to do, and this is the special edition one, and it looks like it's allow back. So you guys might actually be good. Yeah, because it's showing. Okay, perfect. So you don't have to worry about doing each and every one. It should actually say it. If something comes up and it says, like it will say, let me go to cell, let me go to her, and I'm gonna add an order and say 52 weeks of naughty nights. That will come up, and it says you have this product set to not be sold if you do not have it in stock. That's when you have to go back into your inventory and find it, change it, and then go back. Okay. But yeah.
And when you're in the party and you're selling product, I might have missed it. I know I saw how you create for every guest, but when your hostess walks in.
Oh, so when the hostess comes in, so I've done all of them. The hostess comes in. And my last one. Okay, so hostess comes in, and I go, hey, all right, honey, so your hostess, you had, and I can tell because I just do 10%, you had a $338.40 party, so that means you have $33.84 to shop with, and then I give additional discounts. So I give 30% off of everything else. So I'll say after she spends that. And what will happen is whatever she orders, it will actually subtract it from the hostess price. So say her $33.84, and say she ordered an amp, so you put the amp in, it will deduct $24. And it will say how much she has left in credit.
Got it.
Until you see zero. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, this was my question, because this is where I was not able to get past this part, and I almost threw my phone.
Okay.
All right, so I just took a person.
Okay.
Added in all of her items.
Okay.
I'm not worried about doing the discount or anything like that. I can go back in and always change that. How do I save this now? And it's going to be something that's so freaking stupid. I know it is.
Okay. So you've done everything. You put everything.
Yep. Everything she purchased, I put in. This is my hostess. I haven't put in her discounts and freebies and all that. I just want to save that information right there. I was like through the freaking roof.
Isn't it at the bottom? I thought it was at the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I said. I thought everything was right.
Tell me how to
Everything's right there. It's there.
Wait, let me see.
Everything's there. Just scroll down to the bottom.
Okay, no. Okay, so now if I go back to this, if I arrow back to now adding a new girl.
Oh, it's because
you're gonna lose all this.
You have to hit. Well, this is your hostess for one, but you
right. But now, okay, so let me go and add her things in now. This is why I brought all this, because I wanted to do this like with the guru.
We hit the new one because that's a new. Right?
Okay.
And it's to say, warning, do you really want to create a new order?
Yes.
So you do say yes, but this is supposed to save it. And now let's go to guest list. She's right there. And let's see which one.
So, and I'm trying, because I literally put this down. I was like, I'm not touching it until the meeting. It was like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't touched it since. So
okay, her order's right there.
So it may be that I wasn't clicking on that.
Yes,
that
you have. Yes, you have to.
Oh, you were going. Oh, yeah.
When you go back and make it disappear, you have to hit the new, and it will say, "Are you sure?" So that way you'll save it. If you do the back arrow, it won't save it.
Yep. Okay. So that's
and then her order's right there, so then you can just click on her.
All right.
Okay. Any other questions? Does this help?
I think it helps.
Yes,
So
big time.
let me ask it, and I think I already asked this question, but I'm gonna ask it twice because I'm dumb. If you added like $300 to a party before it started, Can you put that into?
You will put it in the discount.
You put
So,
it in the
You put
discount.
it in the discount. So for her, say her party was a $500 party. She has $50 in products. So what you would then do is put all of her stuff in to the sale, into pure sale. What she wanted is for them to deduct the hostess credit,
Right.
and then underneath
another-
in discount, you're gonna put 30.
Got it. Got it. So it's not like I'm putting. Okay, I got it.
Yep. That's why you're gonna put 30.
All right.
And then just keep it at that. All right. Any other questions?
No, I
And
am
you're gonna
curious
add
to
it
see
to
something.
because when you
You see what I'm doing?
yeah, it will say the hostess credit. Yeah, it will show discounts, and it will show the hostess credit within it. Let me see if it will. So see the discount, that's actually where your hostess credit will come down. It will, so that $33.84, if I would have given her no other discount, it will go right to where that red is.
Yeah. So let's say 83. What does it say?
93.
93.
So it would have said $33.84 here, but then if you hit that button and put that plus your 30,
Yeah.
then
It'll
that
show
would
up.
be the, yep.
The 93 will show up at the top too.
Nope.
It won't show up.
No, because the hostess credit, this was the hostess credit. Her discounts that she actually got was the hostess credit plus whatever other discounts you gave her. But it will reflect here how much she owes. Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions?
I don't think so. You said you give her 30% off of like her total as well? Off of
I give
one.
her, no,
after her
off the
credit.
remainder.
That's what I want to ask you.
Mhm.
So, okay, I should do one thing at a time, but I'm a good multitasker. So, 780. Look, I just went back here and I did the discount thing because I'm just curious.
So how I do the discount off the
All
remainder.
right, so she wanted $20 out of me because that's not that bad. She's a good hostess. But anyway,
Over 9 years.
fuck, shush your face. So, okay, so damn it.
So the extra 30% off.
Okay, so the party gave her $80. Okay, her booking special with me was an extra $50.
On top of the hostess credit,
Correct.
and you gave her another 20.
Shush.
Okay, just put it out there.
Not anymore. Shush now.
Just put it out there.
Shush now.
So
So
what you would do is you would take her hostess credit. So whatever products that would equal that hostess credit comes off first.
I tell her to, I make this is what I do. You tell me where I need to adjust. Because I'm obviously there's a point where I am wrong and I get it and it's fine to adjust me. So I basically like tell me everything that you could possibly want. She tells me everything that she wants. I add it all up. Tax, shipping, the whole nine. It would have been $324.36, but she's my hostess. So the party gave her $80, I gave her $50. That's $130. I then deduct $130 from that.
You can.
Then I always give her 30% off her most expensive item. I then deduct that amount.
You double dip.
Okay.
You just discounted her entire stuff $130, and then you're going to discount that another 30%.
No, I take the so she gets 30% off of one item.
Right, but you already discounted that. So if you're going to do that, you need to figure out what that item is
Yes.
first.
Yes.
Put it to the side.
Okay.
Then when you tally everything else up,
Mm-hmm.
then put it back in there.
So like she got 30% off her aqua. You tell me not to put aqua in the subtotal?
I wouldn't. So here's an easier thing. Ready to have your mind blown? Go on your app. Your Play app? Sony Play app?
What is that?
Your app store.
Okay.
Type in My Consultant.
Yeah.
It's a calculator that actually discounts everything for you. So it's pretty much like this.
But no, I'm going wrong though somewhere, and I don't understand why and how. I guess is my
You're
question.
kind of double dipping in a sense. You're triple dipping because you took her actual full total, tax,
Correct.
shipping, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Discounted everything $80.
130.
or 130 bucks.
Yeah.
And then you're going to go back in and take what you already discounted, that aqua. And then
I took an additional 15 off for her free gift.
Mm-hmm.
So her final total was 130. Can you show
So
me?
I can tell you.
Hold on.
Well, Lonza, if you don't want to listen anymore, you're totally fine to go.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't have any questions. I'm
My
actually going to
consultant?
stop the recording.
Well, I have a question that's not exactly related to the ordering.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The Flirt hand cream, that was really, that was really good stuff.
But
Do
the
you by any chance
Flirt,
I'm sorry. Huh?
the Flirt hand cream?
Yes.
Okay.
It was really a really good hand cream. Do you have any idea if they're going to come out with anything, another hand cream?
They're not. They come out with Flirt a season, so it will probably be back out again in August.
Okay. Does anybody have any that they can trade with me?
I think I might, but see. Oh no, they wouldn't because they're new. The Flirt hand cream. Yeah, I think I might. I think I might have some. Yeah, so we'll talk.
Okay. All right then. Okay, then I'm going to leave you guys. Thank y'all so much.
You're so welcome. You're sticking with us.
No problem. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording. Thanks so much. Remember, June 4th is our next one. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.